Welcome back to our series on the 9 ways that you can make next year your best year. We are down to the final 4 strategies. But remember, the goal isn't to tackle all 9 that you're going to learn. Instead, it's to focus on the vital few that will make the biggest impact for you. Well, today we're going to unpack the 6th way to make next year your best year, and that is to organize your space. I don't know about you, but clutter in my workspace can drain my motivation. However, when I take the time to clean and organize my environment, I feel like I can conquer the world. And that's not just a feeling. There are actually real psychological and emotional benefits to decluttering. One of those is mental clarity. Once you declutter your space, you're going to notice that it reduces visual noise, which helps your mind to focus on what matters. It can also reduce stress. When you can't find something or you're constantly moving things out of the way, that can usually create unnecessary frustration. And lastly, it can create increased productivity. An organized space means less time searching and more time doing. Now, we all have that one junk drawer. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's the one that if we let go too long, the clutter doesn't stay confined to the drawer, but it spills out into our space. And it starts to affect our ability to focus on work effectively. So we have to be intentional on taking time to make sure clutter doesn't continue to grow. And decluttering isn't just about tidying up a room. It's about creating an environment that supports your goals. But the big idea here is that organized space clears your mind. It also sparks creativity and boosts productivity. So it may be helpful for you to take a look around your space and ask, is this helping me feel calm and focused? Or is it holding me back with clutter and chaos? If it is, then taking action could really help you next year. Let me give you a few action steps that you can take to declutter your space that have helped me over this last year. The first is you got to start small. Don't try to tackle your entire house or your entire office in one day. Begin with one drawer or one shelf or one small corner. I like to pick a section of the room and then work counterclockwise. Why? I got no idea. I just know it's how I get into a cleaning rhythm. Next, you can use the 3 piles method, which is where you create categories. One category is keep, one category is donate, and one category is trash. But the key here is when you're looking at these 3 different categories, you got to be honest with yourself. What do you actually use? What do you love and what do you need? After that, it's helpful to focus on high impact areas. Start with the spaces where you spend the most time, like your desk, kitchen, or bedroom. I find these high traffic areas have the biggest effect on my daily mood and on my productivity. Next, you'll organize what you keep. Don't forget to find a dedicated home for every item that you put in that pile. You can use bins, shelves, labels, containers, whatever you need to make sure it's cleaned up and accessible. Then lastly, make decluttering a habit. Once you have it, maybe spend 5 or 10 minutes each day just tidying up the area. You've already done all that hard work. Regular maintenance prevents clutter from piling up again. And yes, that's a little preview of what we're going to talk about tomorrow. So as we wrap up today, I want to leave you with this thought. Your environment shapes your mindset. So if you organize your space, you're going to find it's easier to organize your thoughts, your goals, and your energy. Well, if this video gave you a spark of insight, like it, subscribe, and then share in the comments what's one space that you're going to commit to organizing this week. I'll see you in the next video.